Hey folks, welcome to the city. This railway line is causing me headaches. I had thought I would sort of do something similar to what I did before and have it run just behind a row of buildings and loop around the skyscraper cluster, but it's just so big. I also love my train station build, and you just won't be able to see it. The main problem with railways is the curves, and they essentially just take up 4 large grey base plates worth of space, and that's a lot of real estate in a city. I really want this L-shaped row of buildings, like a corner of buildings, so it means having roads in front. And the whole point of starting the city again was because I wanted to achieve more, add more, especially new builds and a church. And I don't think having a running train around the city is worth it anymore. I've done it, it was great, but the space taken is just too much. I also would have to rebuild the train station to make it transportable, which is going to be a challenge. This is the edge of my table, and you can see it's overextended by so much. I don't think I can do this. I don't think it's wise really for the weight distribution. And the more I look at this curve, it bothers me. What a waste of valuable land. Also, because I've had to extend the table to fit the track, it's meant the front canal has overlapped as well, so it's just not good, is it? All of this along here is unsupported. I'd have to put OSB board in here. It's kind of a difficult decision, but I've already kind of talked myself into getting rid of the main railway. Funny enough, we used to have it out every year around the Christmas tree, and when we had the cafe a few years ago, I recall we had this idea of putting it on our cake table as a wee feature. Absolutely did not work. Again, the curves waste so much space. It worked here, of course. In the original city, I made it fit. Looks cool. The tunnel at the back was a great feature, of course, but again, I've done this. I think as cool as it was, it divides the city and it takes up space. So let's get it out. And I think I'm going to enjoy just ripping this out actually. I'm keeping a straight track as I will use it later, but I need to clear everything and see where we're at. Whilst I'm doing that, I fished out the old Sea Cow. This is Metalbeard's ship from the Lego movie back in 2014, and I want to incorporate a large ship in the harbour, maybe a ferry or a tugboat or something. However, in the meantime, I will clean up our set and get it back to looking like this, hopefully. And it can live in the new city. It's such a unique set. It was so expensive as well, nothing quite like it, so it doesn't really fit anywhere else, so I'd like to use it in the city for a while. I'm dismantling all this stuff into here. Everything is going to get broken up and washed as it's so dusty. These sails have yellowed too, might have to get new ones. Anyway, so a blank canvas. I put the table back in line too, no overlaps at all. The 3 lighter grey base plates are proper Lego ones, all the rest are knockoffs which I bought because they had to be cut to fit and they're cheap. I will have to kind of move this around and make sure it fits and covers the whole area. I've got my temporary canal here for me to look at, and I put some modulars out too. This is just to get a notion of how it looks. The main road, the corner water looks fine. I'm not sure if the shell garage will be here though. I think I'll do something different and put this back there. I might even extend the road around. The harbour area is nice and wide, plenty of space to add a ship. The canal is a bit smaller, but it's still there, and I'll have a bridge going over it. This side here will have an extension as I want to add the fishing shack again, but it'll be a boatyard. I think I now have so many options that I'm suffering from sort of blank canvas syndrome. Too many options as I have space. I'm kind of overwhelmed at what to do. All that space is going to be a game changer though. So I've gone ahead and put in the IKEA boxes and started experimenting with a new railway terminus. And I like this idea a lot. 2 lines ending here with a platform on the left, but I'll add one in the middle and a canopy and a station further back. Although I have this space where I could add another IKEA box. I like the road here running alongside the canal, will look cool. I will put a bridge, as I said, somewhere over here. Keep the city square where it is. The police station looks great over here, I think. And I've got a wee gap here for something else. Might get a new building in there. I was thinking of extending the road around here, but I think I'll put the Shell garage on the end, and it's too much faff to put the road with a crossing over the tracks because I've got this space. So let's do some more tinkering. Something will go here, maybe the Shell garage, but look at this. Trains, and then I'll have 2 more white IKEA boxes. I've got the lid here, but that gives me 8 to build on, and that's huge. I have this sort of plateau, which is great. Skyscrapers are going to look awesome up here with this added height, and of course my new church. I'm so glad I did this. It means I can still incorporate trains, but no curves, and a larger, grander train station instead. Now I just have to build it. And this gap, I think I'll add a 9th IKEA box and pop a building on it there. This back alley can be a wee path or whatnot, and this gap here to the road will be the train station, which I made using the brick bank, with access all the way through to the platforms, and then a staircase up to the skyscraper area. Over here I will get a plan devised for exactly what I want: a dock, a fishing yard or a boat yard. What about the seaplane? What do I need to do? So I've got to decide. But I also have a few other projects. I want to get my enterprise set built and put on display. Although it's pretty big, not sure exactly where this is going to go. That's the problem with all these new sets coming out. Where do you put them all? Really excited about this though. Very nice set. I've recently finished another micro stadium. I did a rebuild of Anfield. I have a Lego show coming up in April, and it's all micro stuff. I always do new stuff when I do shows, so along with this I have another 2 to do, so expect to see that on the channel soon, because I'll be filming and editing that for probably next week. Of course there will be more city updates too. Let me know what you think about losing the railway. I'd love to know what you think, and I'll catch you next time.